Hi, it's Candy. Welcome to our channel. So glad that you can join us. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how I transition from 1 month to the next in my Franklin planner. Now, those of you that have been watching know that I have tried out a couple of different planners, a couple of different ways of using planners and so forth. What I'm going to tell you is I am back full force in my Franklin. This is my planner. This is my workhorse. This is what I am going to stick with, because without it, I'm lost, and without it, I'm in it anyway. I'm either wishing I was in it or I'm using it in addition to something else or whatever. So this is going to be this is my full-fledged planner, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to move from July till August. Now, please, in this one, listen to what I say and not necessarily what you're going to see in here, because I have been out of it for a while. I really have been doing other things in my life for a while, so I am getting back to this. So I want you to kind of hear what I'm saying and not necessarily what I'm showing you, because I haven't been home to do anything anywhere for a while. Okay, so when I am in my system, I work in the current month, and then I also have within here daily pages for the next month. So as I am transitioning into August, the month, I want to have in here August, and then I also want to have in here September also, okay? So what I will do is I transition, which actually should have been done during the past week. I would have wanted to be working on August during the last week of July, okay? So I would have wanted to flip through July and make sure that everything is either moved forward or, see, see, nothing on here. But I want to have made sure that all my notes, everything had been taken care of. You know, anything that was like this, these are things that I can always move forward, work on later. I know they need to be done. So anything like this has been taken out, checked off of, accomplished, all of that. So I want to look at all of that month before I take it out. Okay? So I actually still need to do that. So I'm going to take it out and set it aside, okay? And in addition to that, June pages are still in here. So they shouldn't have been. Literally, again, those of y'all that have been following me know that we've been working on Mom and Dad's estate. We have been doing things like that. So anyway, that's why this is not where it should be. So I'm going to take June out. I'm going to take July out. This will separate those months in a little bit, okay? And then I will want August and September dividers in there. Okay, now something else that I just want to kind of make note of, if you're not really familiar with the Franklin system, is this is a binder, and I'm not going to go through it. Just look on their website if you're interested. This is called their storage system, I believe. And within this, you keep your year's worth of planning pages, okay, however you purchase them. And again, I'm not going to go into that. I don't have time, but I do day at a glance. It's 2 day at a glance, actually, is what I do. So the months that I've already gone through, which actually started with January 2017. So these are pages that have been used. So all of these I have used. So I'm going to flip through here. So I've done through May of 17, but actually now I'm going to add these to storage. Okay, I'm going to add June of 2017, and I'm going to add July of 2017. So I will keep these through the year And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to August, okay? And I want to take out August 2017 and add it to my binder. And I want September also. So I'm going to get August pages. I'm going to move it off here because I want August pages. And see, because I had, this is the month at a glance, because I had this in here, I have been able to write down things on these that I can transfer to my days in just a minute, okay? So, there's August. Flip that open, and then let's put these pages right here. And then this little guy, which is just something that I made, is going to go right there. Then the September pages, my month at a glance, they will go over here. And then I'll go up here in this storage system and I'll pull September pages. Okay? And I'm going to put that there. Now, just because we're in August and I want September's pages, but I'm thinking that, you know, looking forward, because I tell you what, guys, from here on forward, these months go by fast. I am just going to pull the next quarter's month at a glance. I don't want daily pages, not at all. But I want to be able to write down anything that I need to for October just right here. And I want to be able to do the same thing for November, right here. And I want to be able to do the same thing for December. I don't want daily pages. I want monthly pages so I can write down stuff. Because you know what? When I do hair appointments, I do hair appointments 4 to 6 weeks in advance. So when it comes into September, well, maybe even if I do it in late August, I might be doing hair appointments in October. And doctor appointments and that type of thing. So I want these in here so I can make notes on them. Okay? So that is how I set up, and that's how I transition into a new month. Now what I need to do is, now I need to take my phone, because I do take my phone places a lot of times when I don't take my date book. I do not go into and out of every place with this date book. It's just not the size that I take it in and out every place. Now, just to give you an idea, I do with this though. So I have things that I don't think you can necessarily read this, which is okay. But if you'll notice, I have an appointment with my stylist on the 26th, on today, and then on Wednesday both. I never change appointments with my stylist, but this is how crazy things have been when we're working with the estate. Things just come up that I have to go do, so I have changed my stylist 3 times. I'm not changing her Wednesday. I don't care what happens on Wednesday. I'm going to my stylist. So, but these are things here that I now need to transition even to my August, because I came home from the meeting today and I added 2 more appointments the moment that I walked into the door. So I now need to put these appointments all into here. I'll plug them into here first, and then I will move them to the daily pages where they need to be moved. And that's how I will get my August pages all set up in the right place and get those in the right time. Now, I have also told everybody, I think, if you saw those videos, if you didn't, I will let you know that I work with mechanical pencil in my binders. I don't want to keep flipping back and forth too much. It's just better for me. I just like working with mechanical pencils. You know, I can erase, you don't get those blobs every now and then. If any of y'all have great pens that you like working in, let me know. But I love mechanical pencils. So that's what I will do whenever I sit down right after I do this. I will move these appointments. First thing I'll do is I'll transfer things from my phone onto here. And then I will move appointments from here into the daily pages right here. I will also look and see if, not many, I would see if there was anything on September, and if there was, I would put those here. And then another thing that I do is I use these guys. You saw me pull them out of there, but I have so many things that were on a list of things to accomplish. I mean, they were not priority by any means. They were just things that I wanted to do. I will get back on task with a lot of those things. There were other items that were of a lot more importance that needed immediate attention. I have literally not been in my studio in many, many months. You know, I would pop in and do some things, but because I knew I wasn't going to get to spend focused amounts of time, then I would just pick up things that I could kind of have fun with, or that could kind of, that could be started and finished in short amount of time, or that could be, you know, just relaxing for me, but that didn't put any more pressure on me. Does that make sense? They weren't something that I had to start, I had to finish, I had to get done. I didn't need anything else that had to be done. I was focusing on that elsewhere. I wanted to do something in my studio and office that was fun and that was kind of a release. And I didn't need a to-do list. I didn't need it on task list. I didn't need anything else that would add pressure to my life. So that's why you saw really blank pages. And that's why I couldn't have a planner that was full of to-do things, because I had a big to-do list. It just didn't need to go on a planner. It was something that my sister and I were working on and had to be done, and we are still working on it. It's just that we've gotten a large part of that done. So I wanted to show you, I knew that this was what I needed to come home to this afternoon, and I thought that it might just be fun to share with you and show you. First of all, to let you know, because a lot of you have been with me as I've tried different things and told you I was going to try smaller and told you I was going to do different things, and I did. I absolutely did. And I will tell you that Franklin's it. Franklin is the planner that I'm going to do. The other thing that I will share with you, you won't have to see a big old arm the whole time, is you also know that I have had inserts. That's another big part of why I love my Franklin, and it's also a part of why I keep just 2 months in it, because from this area back, I have customized inserts for me. And that has been something else that I have really been missing. Although I haven't needed all that much, but these are inserts that help me stay on track in different ways. Different notes that I take, different notes that I rely on. And I've been missing being able to grab this and put notes in it. And I can do sticky notes all over the place, but then I don't know if they're going to be there where I need them, or I don't know where I put them after I wrote them. And I felt a little bit, I felt a lot out of kilter with stuff. I felt very unorganized, and I was getting to the place where it was driving me crazy again. And that's when I knew I could get back on track with myself, and that's when I knew it was time to do it again. For a while it didn't matter. But now it's starting to matter, and that's when it's time to get back on track. And I think I've said this before, we can always take back that control, and we can always get back on focus in our planning when we know how to do it. And I absolutely know how to do it, and you know what? I am looking forward to doing it again in my Franklin. So I'm transitioning to a new week. I'm transitioning to a new month, transitioning to a new week. I'll be transitioning differently to every day also whenever I get back to doing this. And I absolutely love planning in my Franklin. So I guess you could say I'm even transitioning back to my Franklin. So guys, it's always so much fun to do a video with all of you. I absolutely love it. I hope you know that. I absolutely love all you guys. I hope you know that. I feel like we're a little YouTube family here, and I look forward to being back with you. The old stuff about subscribe, thumbs up, share with friends if you can, send friends to watch if you think that they would enjoy it, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Great big old hugs. Bye.